Give me a second. Oh, I tell y'all, the weekend is a 30-minute lunch. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Yo, hold on. Gosh, where has the year gone? It's July. Might as well say it's July. This is my manifestation. My she shed with my sunflowers. Yes. Hear ye, hear ye. It's your girl, Mocha's Mom's Keisha. I just got out of bed. Not even finna lie. Thank you for joining us today on this fine Monday after the weekend of the 30-minute lunch. Ooh, called the weekend. Please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Because we're lit over here. Sharing the lives and the videos is a free way to donate to the channel for channel growth. Also, donating to the channel helps promote channel growth. And consider becoming a member for exclusive videos. They'll be dropping soon. Now, back to our regular schedule program already in progress. Y'all, I'm so tired from yesterday because I actually did something. Ooh, if y'all would have seen the day before, gosh. Oof, that was something. It's done now. Like, it's done. Completely done. Mm. All right, let me get to the comments. Amos says, welcome to the live. Don't forget to hit the like button. Share the stream if you're enjoying the content. Consider becoming a member of Exclusive Perks. Now let's have some fun. Everyone said, let's go. Grand Rising. Sisters, cousins, and chat. Grand Rising, my whole family. Grand Rising, great evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Yeah, ooh, shucks. And Sarah said, hey, sisters, cousins, everyone. Hey, brother. Louis said, greetings, cousins. So y'all know I had to watch the interview again. Yeah, number 6. I just, wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because, I had, somebody made a meme, excuse me, about what was said in the interview. And I had to correct some people because, of course, I was paying my undivided attention to the whole thing. It's a 2-hour long interview. With Mr. Banner. And he stated that his mentor, the mentor's name is David Moody, Mr. David Moody. That's a successful black entrepreneur in the city of Atlanta. Like one of the top, I think he's one of the big top construction. Hold on, let me not say anything. From what I remember. I think he's in construction, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on a second, and I will get to my point. Yes, he has one of the biggest top construction firms in Atlanta. It's called C.D. Mooney Construction Company. And there was and David said in an interview that his mentor advised him. He said he does not do business with men who cheat on their wives. And I thought about that. I was like, he said, if the person you sleep with, I'm going verbatim. I'm not going verbatim. I'm going because I'm still asleep. It was something along the lines like, if you are, if you're in business with someone, like just say you've gone into business with such and such, and you're, this man is cheating on his wife. Why would you go into business with him? That means you can't trust him. And that's a valid point. So, some boys, I still have boys as friends on Facebook. I do these things on purpose to see what these dudes have. No, I'm not about to do no business with no man that cheats on his wife. I wouldn't do business with a woman that cheats on her husband. Why? I can't trust you there. He said, I think it was something like, if the person you're sleeping with can't trust you, how am I gonna do business with you? Or something to that effect. Because why? What y'all think? Was he wrong in saying this? because I wasn't going, like, completely based on the meme, because I had watched the interview already. And that's what was said. But, it's always, well, however, it's always the ones that's like, one has nothing to do with the other. I say, oh, yes, it absolutely does have to do. One does have to do with the other. Why would you want to be in business with somebody who you can't trust? Especially if you know, knowingly. Now, I can't help for nobody. I don't, not that I don't know. I just don't. I would not. Hi, Journey. How you doing? Welcome to the live. She gave the four hugging hearts. And said hey to me. And hi to everyone in the chat. My dad's, I just woke up. That's how my dad's going. Like, I literally just got out of bed. How's your day going? In this notebook. So, do y'all think he's there's some merit to that? That's to what was said, just for context purposes. Journey, since you're just coming in, what do you think? I was discussing the David Banner interview with Shannon Sharpe from last Wednesday. And my dad think I'm crazy because I done watched it almost 6 times. Oh well, I like the interview. When I like something that catches my attention, I'm gonna watch it again. The question was, what the subject is, he stated in part of the interview with Uncle Shannon that his mentor had advised him that he does not convey business with a man that cheats on his wife, because he stated, if you're sleeping with someone, how can you trust them if they cheat? So that was my question. If you as a business owner was doing conducting business with an individual and you knew they were cheating on their spouse, would you still do business with them? I posted this question on Facebook. And I had to correct somebody because they was like, well, in the context it says he's knowingly. I said, no, that's not what he said. I've watched the interview 5 times. It's not what he said. If you're going to go verbatim, it's absolutely not what he said. He didn't say if they knowingly cheat. No, he said he does not do business. His mentor said this. He does not do business with the man that cheats on his wife. It's evidence of lack of self-control and disloyalty. Also potential time for business. So no, thank you. Thank you, Journey. Exactly. That's what I was saying. And I posted a question on Facebook because they had a meme of David in the question. That exact question. And, you know, it was a lot of dudes that's refuting the question. And I'm sitting up here like, I said, it's obvious a lot of y'all haven't watched the interview. And it was like, someone said one has nothing to do with the other. Yeah, it absolutely does. Swear your mindset is. That's called loyalty. If you can't even be loyal to your spouse, how do you expect someone to, how can you expect someone to be loyal to you as far as business wise? Yes, I agree, Journey. It's a whole mess. I know, I'm just saying, no, I was not saying you specifically. I'm talking about the man boys on the man children that are on my friends list on my Facebook. It's okay if you haven't seen the interview. I'm just giving it for context. I just wanted to see where their heads were. And I said specifically, I said I'll have to side out some of y'all. I wouldn't do business with the ones that did not, agree, because everybody is entitled to their own business, own opinion. However, I'm gonna look at you differently because of how you will run a business. And one of the guys that's on that answered the question is actually a business owner. So I would never do business with him. So if you think it is okay to cheat on your spouse, then how do you expect your business to grow? If you can't be faithful and within your union, how you gonna be and loyal? How you gonna be loyal and trustworthy to anybody else? People don't really expand their minds and think about that. Yes, exactly, Journey. Character is character. She says, oh, and Sal says, she's waving. She said, hey, Journey. And Sal said, I'm looking at your post now. Girl, you see that, sis? You see that? I wouldn't date none of them either. To be quite honest. Someone was like, oh, that's his truth. No, that's not his truth because he didn't even say it. His mentor said it. David was just giving context. Yes, if you will. Oh. My bad, Journey. I sure was reading. Aim say facts, sis. The ones that have their panties in a bunch are the ones that are cheating. Exactly. 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 I like to get. I like when they upset. It don't bother me. Amy says there's no loyalty. Right, sis. There's no loyalty. How you gonna conduct business if you can't even be loyal within the confines of your own situation? I wouldn't even do business with no man that cheats on his girlfriend. Like if he had a girlfriend, I wouldn't know. Cause why? If you can't be loyal to her, how you gonna be loyal and trustworthy in a business? That's why it's just like business is like doing conducting business with people is just like conducting like having children. You gotta watch who you have children with. Also, in the same, context, you have to watch who you do business with. Because everybody is not trustworthy. Everybody is not, has the same type of mindset as you. So you could tell who does not have the right mindset. And I would never deal with them ever. And that is my whole part. I could never. That's very serious. But for the successful business owner to refute that one doesn't have anything to do with the other, I would never do business with him. Like never. Because one thing I don't play about is I don't play a lot about disloyalty at all. Yeah, I forgot to put on my thing. Tripping and slipping. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I had to put on my thing. Journey said, if you would do dirt to your parents or your spouse, no one else is sick. That part. That part right there. Amy, Amy said facts. Journey said my side note, David Banner is fine. Girl. And is. Is. The older he gets, the finer he gets. And it's I mean, he's always been attractive to me. However, you know, he's aging like fine wine. They ask him how would they know? How would he know? I said, "Oh my God, shut up!" Right, sis? Because a lot of times when you're conducting business, you have to build a rapport with the person you're conducting business with. And a lot of times sometimes it gets a little personal. That's how you know. Duh. Nobody didn't just pull this out of thin air. Like it's common sense. Anybody would know that. I don't know about that. It's basic common sense. Someone saying, and then someone said, "Oh, personal life has nothing to do with the business." She said, "All right, Roach." See, she be cracking me. Be having me rolling. She said, "All right." She said, "All right, Roach." Absolutely correct. Hi, Nyack Star. How are you? Journey said, "How would they know?" Is a stupid question. The deflection is crazy. The question is about known info. How is irrelevant? Thank you. Exactly. You understand the question. If you knowingly know that whomever you're conducting business with is not being faithful to their spouse, will you continue your business with them, or would you dissolve this situation? It's common sense. Nobody asked you how you know. You only know what people tell you. So if you didn't, if I'm doing, just say for instance, if I'm doing business with Journey and we developed a relationship, I was like, girl, I don't know, I just cheated on my husband. Do you really expect this woman to do business with me? No. Like I just told her I cheated on my husband. Why would she want to continue to do business with me? The trust and loyalty ain't there. I'm not a cheater, but I'm just saying I was just using that as for context of you know uh, as an example. Well, next star, you can subscribe because you want to. Now, I'm not gonna make you subscribe. Thank you before being here, though. Mind journey. SL Sarah Wright, mind journey. Like, Lord, this is how you know when you ask certain things. This is how you know how to weed out certain people. Dealings of other people. And I'm gonna go on and I'm like, so if you knowingly know someone is having an affair, you're saying that that information that you received is not relevant. Is that what you're saying? Because that sounds relevant to me. You're absolutely saying that one has nothing to do with the other. That's like, that is really beyond my understanding. I cannot. No. I can't. Dang, I gotta go back into that video. Nyack Star says, I'm fine. Incel says, hi, Nyack Star. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I apologize. This is how you know you could trust certain people with certain information. If I was ever in a position where I went to rob a bank, I know who not to take with me. I mean, it's the same concept. You know who gonna tell on you, and you know who's gonna ride with you. It's like the exact same thing. Journey said I'm built different in a lot of ways. I don't hold nobody's garbage. Exactly. Business or personal. I don't want to be a no parts of your karma. And I see red flags and go the opposite way. Yep. I am absolutely the same way. Where's my brother? I need his honest opinion. Abdul, where you at, brother? I know you watching us something. Amy, is he there? I'm so glad that y'all agree with me, because it made logical sense to me. I'm just like, oh, what that man said. And he's been in business over 20 years. And the type of person David is, he's not gonna seek advice just from anybody. Which I commend him for. You know, we all need a mentor, because we got all eat. If we all doing the same type of thing, it might be something that I'm doing different, that you're doing differently that I'm doing. You know, and vice versa. It is okay to do the same thing and bounce ideas off of each other. However, in the same interim, loyalty is everything to me. Because I've been in an experience where, I'm in the process of revamping my business, but I'm in the thing in this space right now. Like, if I'm picturing your business and you go behind my back and you picture someone else's business is doing the same thing that I'm doing, I don't trust you. That's the same concept. I'm not going to trust you. Because you only know I'm doing, ABC, and somebody else is doing the same exact thing as me. So instead of you coming to me, you go behind my back and you conduct business with somebody else, no, you're supposed to be my friend. Because it's happened to me. Personally. I can't trust you. And I'm not finna deal with you. So it's okay for you to go and support somebody else that you don't know behind my back. That's the same exact concept of cheating. Louie, hi Louie. Hi Louie. Love you, girl. Just stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all, my daddy been laughing like the Joker for the whole entire weekend. I just don't understand. Something bit me on my leg. Those that are faithful in least will be faithful in much. Oh, I like that. Yes. Bars. Yes. 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 Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. If you can't be faithful with the little stuff, how you gonna be faithful with with something big? It's not possible. And this was an ex-roommate of mine, by the way. And this was like five years ago. Henceforth, why I'm not in Atlanta at this moment. I can't trust you. If you think you're doing something so sinister and I won't find out, oh, believe me, you may not tell me. Your energy gonna tell me. Trust me, I will find out one way or the other. Then she had the audacity to send me a friend request. Like we was just cool. No, you did too much underhanded dirty stuff to me. That's how I knew you wasn't real. Now if a child tell you out of their own mouth, because the best truth tellers are children and the drunk. I don't want to say that. The inebriated. And my daughter was like, "Mommy, I don't like her." And I had to take that into consideration. I'm just not gonna be around just know anybody and have my child feel uncomfortable. I can't do it. I wouldn't, and I refuse. Journey, do you mind if I put that on my post it on my Facebook? Cause I like that. I like that. It's hot in here. Of course, I don't have on a fan right now because the air was on, and my allergies is that's what they doing right now. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So I wanted to ask first because I don't just, you know, take people's stuff. I gotta start. I'm really proud of myself. I still gotta keep doing some things going. But the biggest thing was at cleaning up this ordeal of of my living quarters. It's not in here. Where's my thing? I know I put it somewhere. Oh, okay. Here goes my thing. Looking for my list. Did I put on there? Oh, okay, brother. Um, yeah, she did. She said, "Mom." She said she did say that. Hold on, brother. I'm gonna get to you. Your baby said, "Mama, that's not your friend." She absolutely. Those were her exact same words, and I had to think about that. I was like, "Dang, my child is." She's a mini me. She's a star seed. So she sometimes children pick up on what you don't pick up on. Ain't gonna make you realize. Oh, okay, brother. The question is, because I know you seen the interview with David, and there was a part in the interview where he said his mentors advised him that he did not, you know, partake in conducting business with someone, a man that cheats on his wife. How do you feel about that? My journal says, "Hey, Abdullah." I knew you would agree. That's why I had to ask. Because I post the question on Facebook because they made a meme about it, and I know I was saying I knew who watched the interview by the context. Who didn't watch the interview about the context? I'm like, that's not how the question went. I'm like, that's not what he said. I had to tell someone specifically about what David said because I'm gonna listen, and I'm gonna listen to what he be saying. And one of the people was one of the dudes on the post was like, he was saying knowingly. I said he did not say that. I said that's not. I said I watched that interview 5 times. He did not say that. However, it is common sense. Hey Jackson, um, I'm well in yourself. Loyalty mean everything to me. And it's a shame people can't be loyal. Exactly, brother. Exactly. Jackson said hello to everyone. That's what I'm saying. This is how I know the mindset of certain individuals. This is how I know that these grown boys have not matured yet. If you oppose that question as one has nothing to do with the other, you are the problem. Because first of all, we're human beings, and second of all, if you're conducting business with someone, so you're basically saying it is okay to do something you know shady to someone conducting business. That's how I take it. Doesn't matter if you meant it or not. It does. They intertwine. Your personal is always going to intertwine with your business, and people would know that conducting business. YouTube is a business. We all know this. So just say, for example, I'm on here, and then I get on somebody else live, and I knowingly know that one of my family members you know, they don't deal with this person over here, and I know, even though if they haven't done anything to me personally, and I know they did something to one of my family members, how do you think they gonna feel? They not gonna trust me. So once we collectively agree to know we not gonna, you're not gonna be a part of it, then it is what it is. And it's happened several times. And it's for the betterment of the family. I can't do it. That means you know no bounds. You lack boundaries. And I can't rock with you. It's being really shady. Hold on, let me put that in. I can't type right word for nothing. We is one band, one style over here. So we all agree that's just what it's gonna be. I can't trust nobody that's gonna knowingly go behind my back and talk about me to someone I'm not even rocking with, and vice versa. I would expect the same. I'm not doing that. I'm riding for my people. Cause you wasn't here. You didn't stay around long enough to continue to rock with me. So I'm not gonna do that. Loyalty is everything to me. I mean, we all have a past. We all human beings. However, in coming up in your big age, as you get older, you should know better, right from wrong. Man, Journey said, I'm doing well, Jackson. Really, Jackson, we talking about a serious subject here. I'm not gonna entertain that. Ansel said, hey, Jackson. Jack said, hey, Ansel. No, it ain't okay. That's being shady. Yes. A person that has no self-control is, yeah, right. It's a flight risk. Too high risk in business. I can't do it. Went to the pizza place and saw a bunch of, okay. Amber said, hey, Jackson. Exactly, step 100. Right. Journey, one band, one sound. If they don't mess, they not dealing with you, I'm not neither. Because there's a reason why they not dealing with you. I'm here just checking myself ready for the plantation. Yeah, me too. I know. Very soon. Yes. I'm the same way. I know. That's what I was saying. Like, we're one. Our family is one band, one sound. So if we collectively agree that, we not finna rock with a certain person, and we've already, all four of us have had this discussion already many times. That's why I brought it up. I'm not mentioning any names. I'm just saying, just for context, we've been in this situation, the four of us, and if somebody wasn't rocking with any of us, we know we not rocking with them. You don't want to hang around people that do things that you don't do, because I'll breach on you. For real. I had a friend like that. Ask Amy, I had to stay away from him. Right. if I can't trust you in certain things, I'm gonna feed you with a 10-foot wooden spoon. I'm not, no. It's got to be distance between us. I'm sorry, I'm not a cheater, so I don't stay around them. Loyalty means everything to me. I've been married for 11 years. That shows you my loyalty. Exactly. And I love the way you love your wife. I love the way you love on Amy. And I love the way y'all love on, she loves on you, and y'all loving each other. I love it. And you don't give her no, you're always, up front with her about, anything that's happening to you. That is a sign of loyalty right there. David Banner is correct. Yes. I agree with his mentor. If I know that you're cheating, I'm gonna find out either way. You ain't gotta tell me. I'm an empath. I pick up on energy. I'm not. That's one of my gifts. I have premonitions all the time. Now the message might not always be for me. However, those messages are warnings. We the same. I know. You see how we was all in sync yesterday? Me, Aiming, and Ansel. How did we just all be able to do the same thing yesterday and nobody told the other? This is how I know we family. Just because of that. Abdul said yes. Plus, oh, Pius. Hi, Pius. How you doing? Welcome to the live. Abdul said, I'm going to be late today. I'm taking a shower. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He was saying things like, I feel, and a lot of men don't understand that. I remember a guy asking me to watch it on my wife, and I said no. Hmm? Oh, okay. Abdul said, Ansel said, right? Exactly, because, look, what are we doing? He was saying, oh, then the man said to me, if I don't cheat on my wife, so I said, how? If I don't cheat on my, oh yeah, I remember you telling us that story. Like, for real, how do you question someone's loyalty to their spouse because you are making unquestionable choices in your life? Make it make sense. And you had the right, you are right. If I didn't know you was about integrity, I wouldn't even be messing with you. And vice versa. That's why you gotta surround yourself with people that have the same mindset as you. And you say this all the time, brother. You're right. You have to surround yourself with people that have the same mindset as you. Period. So if you think it is okay to knowingly cheat on yours, I can't trust you. I can't trust you at all. I would not. I refuse to do anything business wise. I can't. Yeah, ancestor, that's insane. Abdul said toxic masculinity is annoying. Oh my God, it is. And so is toxic uh femininity. I hate it. I like with a passion. It makes my nerves bad, like really bad. Journey said, wow, Abdul, that's crazy. Ain't it though? If you cheat on your wife, how can you be loyal to somebody? That's what exactly. And that was the whole purpose of the question. How can you be like, how do you expect, how? Just how? I can't trust you. That means that therefore I refuse to do business with you. And that's just that. If you cheat on your wife, oh, Nigerian people are crazy. Very much so. Him encourage you to cheat is why I don't like a lot of men. Right, Ansel. That's correct, sis. So if you just think it is okay for you to even suggest that somebody, go out and have an affair on their spouse, that means you're not the integrity that you have is not it. It's not, no, you can't be loyal. Yep, that's why I know you loyal. Of course. I would not I'm not the type of person to give people a reason to not to trust me, because I'm not going to do things that I don't want done to me. Even if I had, did something, I will go, if I'm, I know normally I'm wrong, I'm going to go back and apologize and correct my mistake. Like, it was one example. It was a situation. I was communicating with the person because of the situation. And when I went to finalize the situation, I gave them more than what I was actually supposed to, because that is the type of person I am. If I know I knowingly owe you something, I'm gonna give you an extra just because you waited. That's the type of mindset I have. So say if I bought a product for you and I couldn't pay for it. However, I was in communication with you, for one, and then when I was able to, finally get the product, I'm gonna give you more. I'm gonna pay you more for the product just because you were waiting and you were being patient with me. That's just the type of person I am. That's just me. Hey, Taylor, sis. She said, hey to her family. Journey said, hey, Tay. That cheating shit ain't cute. No, it is not. And I don't understand why people do it. I never got that, and I will never. I don't even entertain it. You can't start something. You can't start something else, and you still have this other thing lingering in the balance. It doesn't work like that. So if you're still with your spouse and you're having an affair with someone else, you need to make the conscious decision to leave the situation, and not because of the spouse. It's just because things are not working out. And I tell people will do what you allow them to do. Don't I am not the one for you to come complain to. I'm not, because I'm gonna tell you, you had this problem. What's the solution? We're not gonna keep talking about the same problem over and over again and expecting a different solution. Fix it. And fix it immediately, expeditiously. Because I'm not finna. I don't keep coming with me to me with the same problem. Either you gonna deal with it or you're not. It's plain and simple. Y'all know I'm not. I am not the person to be complain with. I know we talk amongst ourselves and our family. That's one thing. I'm talking about anybody on the outside. Fix it. We're not finna keep creating the same problems and no solutions. I don't want to hear it. You got one time to tell me your issue, and you better have a rebuttal and have a solution behind it. Cause after that, I'm gonna tune you out. I don't care no more. One time, tell me one time. Solution. I need a solution. Problem, solution. Right after that. What are you gonna do to fix this problem? That's what my mindset is. Amy says, hey, Taylor sis. Taylor says, hey, Amy. Sis. Journey said, houseway. And Self said, cheating is so glorified nowadays and it's disgusting. It really is, because everybody just, because everybody is doing it. Like, you popping Lifesavers candy, if you will. Like that's just the cool thing to do. It's not. It's really not. Exactly. And so, because it's greed, because greed is glorified with people, food, money, and power. You're absolutely right, Journey. Absolutely. It really is. Because, oh yeah, I forgot to. It really is. Because how can you say, how you so greedy when you just think everything is supposed to be for you? That's selfish. You're not the only person that's doing X, Y, and ABC, and everybody else is doing X, Y, somebody else is doing X, Y, Z, and y'all just doing it differently. We can all eat. We can all, if we all have the same type of mindset, again, we can bounce the ideas off of each other. It don't have to be, well, I know this person does this and this person does that, I want to be able to know I can trust you and you don't go behind my back. Making me the subject of your of your conversation and whatnot. I apologize, I meant to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over to my brother's house, because he's on live now. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe if you're lit, because we be lit over here. I know I went over a little bit. I was just waiting on him. Because I know he was online. Sharing the videos and the lives is a free way to donate to the channel for channel growth. Donating does the same. Please consider becoming a member for exclusive perks. And I'm out. Peace, love, light, and gratitude for a marvelous Monday. And don't play at your own risk, and don't stop. Get it. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.